Hello everyone, I'm Greycloak, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to part 33 of Krastorio. So we are working on making hydrogen chloride, which means that we need to crush stone, mix it with water, split that into hydrogen and chloride, mix that into hydrogen chloride, and then we put that on the bus. This doesn't take anything else, right? Nope. But we need to burn some of the hydrogen, because we will have a bit more of that than we need. Do we have a flare? No. Or a fluid burner, I guess. But yeah, how much do we get out of this? 20 hydrogen every 3 seconds. This needs 50 hydrogen every 5 seconds, so 10 hydrogen per second. We don't make 10 hydrogen per second in this, so we need more of these machines than we need of these. But I guess that's okay. But that just means that we will have to... What? You can't move chemical plants. That's not normal. What if it doesn't have a recipe? Just fine. So if we give it a recipe, no. I can't move it right, why is that? I can move it these ways just fine. I guess it's just something with these fluid boxes. This can be moved, this can't. That annoys the shit out of me. Let's start by getting some stone in here. Here is our stone. Whoops. Good. So, we crush the stone. Then we output the stone into the electrolysis plants. And mix with water. Let's just start with these, but prepare it for more, I guess. And for now, how much water does this need? 40 water every 3 seconds. That's not something we're gonna generate in atmospheric condensers right now. Not in a tight space at least. So let's just get a water well. I feel a bit cheaty about using these now, but if they wanted me to use the atmospheric condenser to make water, then they really should have put the water recipe in here. Even if it doesn't have any requirements. Maybe that's why, and it's not possible to do that, but I don't know. Water pump. Oh, just do it the ugly way for now. And now we're starting to generate stuff. So these need to be connected. Maybe we don't connect these this way, but... dang it. Well, maybe we should still do that, I'm not sure. So this needs to go somewhere where we can flare that off as well. Or burn it. It would be nice with an overflow valve in this case. I'm not sure this mod supports that though, or gives us that. So yeah, this only, this will burn everything that we have. These inserters are a bit slow for this job. But now we need to mix these two ingredients. Can we do this in a good way? No, not really. We don't need as many of these as we need of the electrolysis plants, but maybe we're okay with this off ratio, just because this seems so much simpler. What are these recipes or the inputs of these really reverted? That is so stupid. Why would you ever do that? I want an advanced chemical plant. But these are far away, it seems. Okay. Oh, that sucks. Can we figure out how to deal with this? If we do something like this. Then we do need to run everything 2 times, but maybe that's okay. Space further away, because otherwise the pipes will touch each other and you never cross the pipes. So this recipe thingy. So hydrogen, or chlorine can be gotten from there, and the oxygen from here. This is a lot more complicated than it needed to be. If only these outputs were the same as these inputs, or oriented in the same way, I guess. Let's keep this in here. This is still connected, right? Yep. So now we're making hydrogen chloride, which is just a small step in our quest to get rocket fuel, which is another small step in our quest to get utility science. Where do we want this on the bus? Should we just go with the closest? Available space? Whoops. I guess. Should we store some? Yes. Let's do it. That will be enough for now. Okay. Let's just out of spite remove those trees. So yeah, we don't have enough. Of course the hydrogen is what is. So if we only want this to burn hydrogen, if we have too much of it, we will have to put it in a tank or what? And put a pump next to it. Oh, I just want my overflow valves, please. Where is my wires? I probably don't have any. If hydrogen is above 1000, it's not like we want to be storing a lot of it right now. This should almost never be burning. So yeah, right now they are a bit slow because they have more chlorine than hydrogen and stuff, but that will change somewhat soon. It should change at least, unless my calculations are bad, which wouldn't be the first time. So this run is running 100% of the time, that's good. Then this one should start soon to run 100% of the time. Maybe, maybe not. Of course, they won't all run that much. They'll just get lower and lower in chlorine somewhat soon. Because they are using more than we can produce. With the current setup at least. Let's just go all the way. No, this is not. 4 of those to 3 or 2 of these. Let me through. Now they should all be. Whoops. Whoops. That. Now we should be making more chlorine and hydrogen than these can use, so. Now we should see the hydrogen tank start to fill up slightly. And I guess the chlorine tanks will also start filling up. Or maybe we're still not making enough. How was this ratio? 10 chlorine per second needed for each of these machines running that. And we're producing 20 every 3 seconds, so that's what? 6.6 per second times 4. 20 per second, 26.6 per second. And these still need 30 per second combined, so no, we don't make enough, but maybe this is okay. We're producing hydrogen chloride, which is our goal. So, and we can just scale it up when we need more. We just need to move this stuff, which is fine. Okay. Now that we have hydrogen chloride, we just need to make oxygen, mix it with the hydrogen chloride and iron plate, and then we have rocket fuel finally. And let's just check rocket fuel. Ingredient, satellite, utility tech card, heavy rocket, explosive turret rocket, rocket part. And we're just producing this for utility tech then. The rocket stuff we will make separately. So this will also, like the low density structure, just be belted below the bus to our utility tech construction area, or assembling area. I wish these fluid production facilities weren't so loud. That's really annoying. But oh well. So, oxygen. Let's have a look at that. God, I'm good. Oxygen. Can't be that hard. So we can either separate water or get it from the air. The air recipe was pretty slow. This water splitting, that's not splitting, that's combining. This gives us 20 hydrogen every 3 seconds. The other recipe gives us 30 every 5 seconds, so actually not that much slower. So maybe it's better not to cheat with just using magic to get water into this. Well, this also gives us hydrogen, of course, but then again we're just burning the hydrogen at the moment, so or some of the hydrogen. So if we generated even more, that would just increase that. I'm not sure which way we should make this oxygen. Maybe it's okay to just split water. Where do we split water? In an electrolysis plant? Okay. Let's just put those in the same line as these ones. Split water. So we need a water input. Maybe we should just make space for that. Yeah, so we won't have to move it around all the time. Dang it, I can't find stuff. Let's get a couple of those. Oh, that is so loud. Dang it. I would rather listen to the music than these machines. Okay, so we do have a little space here, but would we rather have this closer to these machines then? Maybe not. Let's put it here for now. We are gonna need more pipe though. Well, I don't know where we want to power this right now. So we have... Let's go grab some more pipe. But we have the 2 outputs. What's up, robots? Are you taking my pipes away again? Yes you are, cause you're jerks. And I'm bad at the game and didn't think about this when setting all of these logistic things up. Oh come on, robots, don't run around with my stuff. You're just taunting me at this point. I guess you went all the way down here with it then. Thank you. Good. So, hydrogen and oxygen. Do we want hydrogen or oxygen on the bus? I don't think so, right? We need it for biomethanol, which is then used in what? Biofuel. Is biofuel better than normal fuel, or is it just less polluting? I have no idea. Do we have biomethanol recipe at the moment? Nope. Oh, the biofuel. Here it is. This stuff. Fuel value 20 megajoules. Fuel pollution 50%. What is the normal fuel pollution then? Of course it doesn't say anything about that, so that's probably just 100%. I would guess. Are we not requesting fuel? Doesn't seem like it, and I guess we don't really have anything in a chest anywhere, but let's set it up anyway. I guess we always want 1 stack, right? And could have up to 3 stacks or something like that. But I don't really think we need the oxygen on the fluid bus right now. Or for now. So this makes 20 oxygen, so 6.6 every second. Our rocket fuel requires 50 per rocket fuel. And if we want 1 rocket fuel per second, and we do, then that's 50 oxygen per second. That's not gonna happen. Do we not have better ways of getting oxygen? Water splitting and the oxygen, no? Then I guess we do put every spare part of oxygen we have on the fluid bus, cause it's gonna be a pain in the butt to make a lot of it. Well, not really, it's just this little setup, but still. Let's remove that power for now. Oh god dang it. So this setup. Do we want to underground these pipes? Like that? I guess. It is a bit prettier in my eyes. So 3 of them is 20 per second, and we needed 50 per second, right? So that would be 40 per second. We need fans. And this would be 60 per second. So that is enough for our rocket fuel production, but not a lot else. So, well, let's get some power in here, I guess. We can't just do every second one, unfortunately. So we will have some overlap here. And now we need to burn the hydrogen or put it on the bus. Let's first of all put the oxygen on the bus then. And I guess we just take 1 spot closer to the bus. Or to the main bus. The top spot on the fluid bus. So in this setup, the oxygen is the main output, so we wouldn't want to be burning that. But if we ever need the hydrogen from here, maybe we don't want it to stop because we have too much oxygen. We don't want them to limit each other really, so maybe we need to set up some burning for both. And honestly, let's put this hydrogen on the bus as well. Then we can manage burning stuff from there. we put this on the far side though. And the far side is just below this stuff. That doesn't work, so we need that and that. And then we have more hydrogen coming down from over here. Oh, not like there. There we go. Lots of hydrogen. And then I guess we... Oop, that was not the thing I wanted. Need to pump into a fluid burner, and we need more fluid burners earlier or later, so... And of course this needs power, so let's just connect that to somewhere. But we need to limit when it burns. Wire, please. More important than burners. When hydrogen is above. Let's keep it at 20,000. No, this can have 50,000. No reason to burn it that early then. 40,000, 45,000 maybe. So this should not get any more hydrogen than it already has, and it doesn't. Good. So this can't be pasted because, oh, they're apparently rotatable, even though they appear exactly the same from every angle. Okay. So now it's that way. Then what if we rotate once then? Yeah, now it's that way. Okay. So we rotate once more. Set this up here and change this to oxygen. And connect it to power. Good, good. This was a lot of... Oh, it feels like it was a lot of fluid production just to get rocket fuel, but honestly it's only this thing. It's not that large, but... Now in a... This would have been so much easier to make, but oh well. In a chemical... Oh, fuel refinery. Okay. Do we have any of those? Nope. So we need the hydrogen chloride, the oxygen, and iron plate. Let's get some iron plate in. Which means we need to extend the bus. How are we doing on pollution actually? So this area has cleaned up nicely, that's good. But maybe that's just because the mining isn't running. How about our rare metals? That actually reduces our output from the main base, so that's good news. Honestly, this seems like our power production is one of the worst spots here. So I think we need to go and do something about that at some point. But I guess we should finish up this rocket fuel production first. Here we need to go down. Good, that's iron. And how fast are these recipes? 30 seconds. So we actually would need 30 fuel refining plants or whatever they're called. And you need your inputs. Maybe we need to rotate this. Yeah, we do. And then we need an output. Input. Output. Oops, what am I doing? So this should produce rocket fuel as soon as we get the chemicals up. But unfortunately this is all we have time for in this episode, so thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye!